was just like the pressure, the deadlines. Writing was something I enjoyed. It was something that was fun. And I realized turning it into a job just wasn't gonna work. And I stopped writing as much at the end of high school. And in college, a couple years into college, I started writing again for a bit. But I stopped again a few years ago. Number just like imagination games by myself, and I would just have like not imaginary friends, but just kind of like as if they were characters going on the journey with me, and I would like speak for them and stuff. I don't know. There was one tree in particular that I connected with in 4th and 5th grade, I think, named Lucy. And sometimes I go on Google Earth and see if she's still there, and she is. Number 29. For a few years in high school, every time it was Christmas and my birthday, which are a week and a day apart, they would be like, "What do you want for Christmas, person?" And I'd be like, "Wigs and costumes," because I was already making YouTube videos since 2008 or so, and I would do little skits, and so I wanted wigs for them. They'd always be little crappy acrylic Halloween stuff, though. Speaking of wigs, I've ordered some off of, is it pronounced Taobao? I don't know, but my friends are buying wigs because they like using them, like, to look cool. And they're like, "Hey, do you want to join on this so we can split the shipping and the service fees?" And I was like, yeah. So I have 2 wigs that I ordered that I'm excited about. I don't know when they're gonna arrive, but the order is getting put in on the 21st. I'm super excited. I can totally use those for videos. It's gonna be fun. Number 28. I really like mochi. Oddly enough, I had mochi a couple of times growing up in Hawaii, but I didn't really get into it until I moved away and started buying them at import stores. So, if you don't know what mochi is, it's this kind of gelatinous sweet thing made from rice flour, and it's kind of gooey feeling, and then inside are sweet red beans, and they're just kind of like naturally sweet, not like super sugar, super flavor. They have a kind of, maybe is earthy the right term? I don't know. It's kind of unique, but it's yummy. I've also had sakura mochi, which is filled with like this sakura paste, which is cherry blossom paste, and it's so good. I wish they had more cherry blossom flavored things here. I hear that there was a product at Starbucks for a little while, and people complained that it didn't taste like cherry instead of cherry blossom, which are very different flavors. So I guess Americans didn't get it and they stopped doing it. So bitter. I'm bitter about that. Not really. I just, yeah. Oh, yep. Right. Oh, I mixed them up a little bit. Used to ask for wigs and rice flavor. I switched them up. Anyway, number 30. This one time, I finished off the Elite Four mushy cheeks.